Goal Schmidt is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Yandy Diaz now. One out, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Pepio back to work. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Suzuki makes the grab, and there's one down. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one missing inside. Schmidt, just 19 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. And another ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
The count is full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Suzuki going back on it and brings it in at the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Swing and a foul out of play.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And that one clips the corner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. And a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. To the plate, and he's out. Schmidt. And a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. Kyle Schmidt ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader at home. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. Martinez back to work. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Swing and a ground ball. Schmidt in plenty of time to first. Two gone now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Popped up left side. Caratini has this one sized up. He's got it, and that is that. Nobody left. Bottom of the ninth, and now for Seattle, Kyle Schmidt. And
That's
ball
a ball.
one.
Counts 1-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses, and that's ball two.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Ripped on a line. Could be extra bases. And a big swing of the bat. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And ball four, two aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
One-run game, bottom nine. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Schmidt in the box, lays off for ball one. And it's even up.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Tying run at the plate. Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive, I dive deep. Trap, I really be spitting bars. Got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars. Still can't relax. Even
Kyle Schmidt has been making waves with his one down. Yandy Diaz now.
Number 2, Yandy Diaz.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a slow roller. Schmidt throws to first in time.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
So digging in, Kyle Schmidt. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the
He
count.
hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here. He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And that
Oh,
one
that's
missing low.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the third and final game of the series. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Junior Caminero. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
To second for 1.
Out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. Next is the designated hitter, Junior Caminero. Dribbled up the third baseline. Sends it across to first, and there's 2 away. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season.
0-1.
I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White
1-0.
Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at
that's
T-Mobile
inside.
Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Fastball is
that's out.
outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one
That's
misses.
ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley.
Runner.
First offering. Runner goes in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Schmidt at second with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
In now is the Mariners DH, Santiago Espinal. 2-2 now. In the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 10.
So runner at second, 2 down. The batter now, Kevin Newman.
Newman.
Runner takes off for third. Up the middle, Loud. In plenty of time to first. That is the inning. 1 out, runner at second. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. On a line, base hit. Here comes Lau. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. First pitch
Outside,
doesn't
that's
find
ball.
the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lowe has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Beat up the block in the gun, my press the button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to label controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own, and so does my necklace. Praying for my complexes, swear that the painting is punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Windleton black at a minimum sentence, and I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grilling. The incoming call from Shabia Connect. The look in my closet is mold on the ceiling. Master against Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain the rush of the feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choke, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my mornings fell. Cloaking the flesh.
I ran out of poppers. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trust passing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spin 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. Been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just want bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just want bought on my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. Get online, it's cheaper. I bought it in Spokane. My just want some mom, man. I can do, I just called them and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a rover. I thought that I told you, my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping up. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. Though you just gotta open your eyes.
Kyle Schmidt getting ready. He's on an absolute. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. On the ground to third. Throws to first. And there are 2 outs. And now Kyle Schmidt. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Bart gathers, throws to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Ray. There goes the runner. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
On the ground, right side. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Swanson. That is the inning.
You're out.
And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. On the ground, Schmidt. On to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
That one not close, and that's ball 3. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want.
Runner on the goal. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there.
Kyle Schmidt is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. Garcia at first, 1 gone. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. And the batter now, Kyle Schmidt, the leading home run hitter in the American League. And that one clips the corner. Keller, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Corrals it, and there's 2 away.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Over to first. Play is made, 2 out. Runner at second, 2 down.
Third baseman, Kyle Schmidt.
That clips the corner.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it to first, and he has thrown 4. Runner at third here, nobody out. First pitch misses.
Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next offering upstairs.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
3-2. Runner on the move. That's towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 5-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
1 gone, runner at first. Connor Wong up next for the Mariners. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. On the ground to first. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Still manages a throw. Head first, slide safe at the plate. And now just a 2-run deficit. Man at first with 1 gone. This is Joey Bart. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Newman for 1, and that's 2. Nothing doing here. 1 out, runner at second. Schmidt will hit next. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And the first offering is not close.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
The tying run at the plate. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. At the belt and fires. And the tying run is on base.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And they're all loaded up.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
So the tying run at second. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
On the ground, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
It's one thing to rob a home.
Schmidt had a decent showing in the loss.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his...
And up next for Seattle. Kyle Schmidt. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trust it.
Runner takes off, squirts away a little bit. Throw to third, save. That wasn't close. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Schmidt over to second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Laureano pulls it down, and there's one down. One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Middleton goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2013. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a pop-up. Horowitz makes the catch. Out number 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bo Bichette up to the dish. To third. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Base is empty with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Kyle Schmidt, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the
Wow,
count.
no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss.
0-2's the count.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's outside. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That
2
misses.
balls, 2
And that's
strikes.
ball 2. Outside. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Two outs. Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Schmidt was a real bright spot despite the loss.
Can't say enough about what he did for him.
Kyle Schmidt, ready to put on a show playing. And stepping in for the Mariners, Kyle Schmidt. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today, runner on the go, swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled hard the other way. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Stanton is there. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1 out, runner at second. Ibarra getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Duran makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner takes off for third. That's ball 4. And the throw out at third.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Comes through with the RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a pop-up. Arenado. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Santiago Espinal. This one in the air. Bebus. He's got it. And that is that. A run on 2. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. That's to third, and that chance handled. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Schmidt now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the first fastball. Schmidt had a decent showing in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions.
Kyle Schmidt getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Schmidt, the next to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Reed out of the stretch fires. And that one fouled off. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Base hit. 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Big RBI for him right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Tucker, the runner at third. Rodriguez on second. Schmidt over at first with 1 away. That to right. Judge has it side. Up. Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation, and if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Runner on the move. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Two outs. On the ground to the left. Arenado to first in time. That ends the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jorbeat Beboss. On the ground to third, Schmidt. Whips it across. 2 away down. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And a foul ball. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles. Swing and a chopper out to short. To first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Bases loaded, 2 down.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
First pitch, and he just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. His 24th home run of the season. It's 10-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. No, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now Kyle Schmidt. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Schmidt working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. There's a swing and a drive. Judge going back on it. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 14-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And up next for Seattle, Kyle Schmidt looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next one misses, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 down. And now for Seattle, Connor Wong. Runner on the go. Flares it into the outfield and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Schmidt was a big contributor for them in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, Boog can't say enough about what he did for him in this one.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Kyle Schmidt, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way. 1 down. Here's the rookie third baseman, Kyle Schmidt. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Strike on the outside, and 1-1.
1 strike.
Cole with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
He swung over top of the curveball. Man at first, one away. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Schmidt was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His 26th of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out, and that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Henry Ibarra stepping in now for the Yankees.
Henry Ibarra.
2 on, 2 outs. And it goes just foul.
Now back, third baseman, Kyle Schmidt.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Fastball is outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses. 3-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. Bases loaded, nobody out. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's an 8-run lead. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Trying to move the runners over. Bare hand scoop to first. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So now the DH spot, Dominic Canzone. On the ground to first. Rice over to second. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. So digging in, Kyle Schmidt. He's already homered here in this one. That one fouled off. More numbers retired and more world championships than any other franchise. The impact the Yankees have had on baseball really second to none. And you come here to this yard and it's all on display. Tucker, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And now 2 balls and a strike.
So many, kids growing up, when you watch baseball on a Saturday, it was the New York Yankees. Now you have baseball on every single day. But I think, there's a generation that became Yankee fans because they were often the team on television.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead.